Welcome to the Magnetic Creator Podcast. I'm your host, Melanie Mishler, and each week we have intimate conversations about the things that matter most in life. My superpower is helping you remember who you truly are, a powerful, magical creator. I give you proven tools to help you get unstuck and manifest a life that sets your heart on fucking fire. Are you ready? Let's go. Hello, my beautiful friend. Happy Thursday. Before we start this episode, I just have to give you a warning again. I'm still down at our home in Belize and it is loud here. I don't have my proper setup for recording and it's been so loud with the birds and the rain and things like that. So you might hear some background noise. I apologize for that. But it's going to be like this for the next couple of months. You might be hearing some background noise because we're here for the winter. And we're also in the middle of construction because Andy is working on building our little micro resort, which is so much fun. But anyway, on to the episode. This month, we're talking all about how to fully step into your power. And today we're going to explore something I call manifestation ceilings, how they're keeping you playing small, and more importantly, how to break through them and create a life that you've been dreaming of. Maybe you've even just secretly been dreaming of it. Maybe you haven't even told anyone about these big dreams you have. We're going to go deep into this in the Vision Board Workshop this weekend. So if you haven't signed up yet, head over to my website because this is the last time I'm going to offer it for free. It's a really powerful workshop and it's a great way to set yourself up for a really powerful 2025. But for now, let me explain what I'm talking about here. I started using this term manifestation ceiling because I kept seeing something interesting with the women I work with and the women I know. These were successful, very capable women who would manifest certain things very easily. But then when it came to their biggest dreams, like the ones that were really important, there was almost like an invisible barrier. If you ever catch yourself saying, like, I'd love to, but, or that would be amazing, but it's not realistic for someone like me, that is your manifestation ceiling. It's the invisible barrier between what you dream about and what you actually believe is possible for you. And friend, this isn't woo-woo. It's not about just thinking positive. This is about the stories you've collected about what's possible for someone like you. Maybe it's, I can't start a business until my kids are older. That's a really big one. Or I don't have the right background for that. Or that kind of success is for other people. And the tricky thing about manifestation ceilings is they feel totally logical. They feel like you're just being realistic. You can even prove them, right? You have evidence of them everywhere you look. Because here's what happens when we have a thought that we keep thinking over and over again. It becomes a belief. And our brains are so powerful that it will work overtime to show us proof of our beliefs. That's what it's doing 24/7. But here's what I've discovered about these manifestation ceilings. What feels like we're being realistic is often just staying comfortable with what's familiar. It's just our brain keeping us safe. So let me share some examples of what manifestation ceilings look like in real life, what they look like in action. Let's say you are great at manifesting clients, but you keep hitting the same income ceiling, or maybe you're too scared to raise your prices. Another one would be you can envision a bigger business, but you're only allowing yourself to grow realistically, like 10% a year, maybe 20% next year. You might desire a deeper relationship or desire to find a lover or a love, but you've convinced yourself that it's just not possible right now. The dating scene, the apps, all the things, too complicated, and there's just no good partners out there for you. They show up in every aspect of our life where we have a limiting belief. I remember I once worked with a woman who had a manifestation ceiling about relationships. She believed that she couldn't find love or get married because of her weight. This ceiling felt so real to her until we started to actually question it. And once you start to question these ceilings with someone, once you have someone to kind of bounce them off of, they dissolve pretty quickly. Because here's what we ask. Like, is it true that only certain sizes of women find love? Well, of course not. Is it true that they only make wedding dresses up to a size like 14? Of course not. Women of all sizes and shapes find love and get married every day. This is where working with someone else can be really powerful because they can shine a light on what's possible and ask and challenge you and say, is this really true? But here's what makes these ceilings so sneaky. They often masquerade as wisdom, as being practical, as protecting yourself from disappointment. And the most interesting part is they show up differently at every level. Because I've worked with women making $50,000 who think $100,000 is impossible. And I know women who make $500,000 who think $1 million is impossible. The numbers can change, but the ceilings feel just as real. And here's the thing with manifestation ceilings. We all have them. And most of the time, we're totally unaware of them until we start to question what's really possible for you. So next week, we're going to talk about something completely different, which is what happens when you actually start to break through these manifestation ceilings and your body, your nervous system will put the brakes on. And that's a completely different process. That's called upper limiting. But for now, I have 2 invitations for you. First, I want you to grab your spot in this weekend's Vision Board Workshop. It's the last time I'm offering it for free, and we're going to go really, really deep into identifying and breaking through your specific manifestation ceilings. The link will be in the show notes, or you can just head over to my website. And second, I want you to do something brave this week. I want you to notice where you're editing your dreams to fit down into your current reality instead of expanding your reality to match your dreams. And if you notice this in yourself and you're ready to break through a manifestation ceiling once and for all, message me and we can explore how to work together. Because here's what I know for sure. The life that you're dreaming of, it's not just possible, it's waiting for you to claim it. That vision was put in you for a reason. And you can keep playing small, you can keep staying in your safe zone, but the longer you stay in that safe zone, the more friction it creates, the more tension that builds. Because those dreams, those bigger dreams are meant for you. And they are 1,000% possible. All right, friend, I know this was short, but this month's episode are compounding. They're tiny little episodes that compound on top of each other to help you really step into your personal power for 2025. So I will see you this Sunday. Until then, be well and keep manifesting an epic fucking life.